Welcome to the circle. Most people give weak compliments that others forget in 30 seconds. But say the right three and they'll be lying in bed replaying your words on a loop, imagining you, desiring you, needing your presence. These aren't cheesy lines. These are psychological triggers used by calm, emotionally grounded individuals who command attention without chasing. Part 1. Why most compliments make you look weak. Let's start with the hard truth. Most people compliment others from a place of lack. They say things like, "You're so beautiful, you're amazing, you're perfect." Sounds nice, right? Wrong. These compliments are generic, desperate, and worst of all, they put the other person above you. And when you pedestalize someone with your words, they might smile, but deep down they lose a bit of respect because you've just revealed something. You're trying to win them. You're seeking approval. That's not confident. That's not grounded. And it's definitely not compelling. Someone wants to be seen, not praised like an idol. They want to feel like you're the prize and your attention is earned, not given freely to everyone. Grounded power tip. The wise never begged to be understood. They observed. They spoke less but with more weight. Be the person whose compliment feels like a reward, not a strategy. Actionable advice. Before you give any compliment, ask yourself, am I giving this because I admire them or because I want them to like me? Only one answer keeps you compelling. Part 2. Compliment number 1. There's something intriguing in your eyes. I notice it. This isn't about their appearance. This is psychological connection. By saying this, you're not flattering them. You're observing them. You're speaking to their inner world, not just their appearance. Why does it work? Because it's unexpected. It implies depth. It shifts the dynamic. Now they wonder what you see in them. It's the kind of line that makes them curious, makes them think about you when they're alone. Because it doesn't just compliment them, it plants a seed in their imagination. And imagination is the gateway to connection. Grounded insight. A calm person speaks with precision. Not too often, not too emotionally, but when they speak, their words cut deeper than flattery ever could. Practical usage. Say it in a low, calm voice. Look into their eyes, deliver it, then stay silent. Let them sit with the mystery. Part 3. Compliment number 2. You have a strong presence. I appreciate people who know their power. This one is magnetic because it acknowledges their inner strength. Most people hide their true nature behind social masks. But when you acknowledge it without judgment, you create a space for authenticity. You're not praising their looks. You're showing them that you see the capable, intuitive, genuine force behind their eyes. You're giving them permission to be fully themselves around you. Here's the secret. People want to be seen by someone who isn't afraid of their energy. This compliment makes them feel powerful but not above you. It tells them, you're strong, but I'm not intimidated. In fact, I respect it. That shifts the dynamic. Now you become the one they try to connect with. Grounded insight. True confidence isn't about controlling others. It's about holding space for their energy without being consumed. This compliment shows you can provide that space. Practical usage. Use this when they're being engaging, playful, or challenging you. It turns their energy into mutual respect. Part 4. Compliment number 3. You feel at ease around me. I can tell. Say it like a statement, not a question. This one is subtle but deeply effective. Most people try to prove they're safe. The grounded person assumes it. They project it. This line creates intimacy. It tells them you're tuned into the emotional undercurrent. Why it works. It reframes you as a stable presence in the interaction. It builds trust without trying. It gives them an emotional anchor. Ease is the doorway to openness. And someone only opens up to a person they feel emotionally secure with. You're not asking for approval. You're showing them you already know the impact you're having on them. Conclusion. Compliment with confidence. Forget the cliches. Forget the "you're so pretty" nonsense. If you want them to think about you, if you want their mind spinning at night replaying your words, stop complimenting like a novice. Speak like a person from calm, from presence, from emotional awareness. These 3 compliments are not lines. They are perspectives. Perspectives that position you as a high-value, grounded, confident, compelling presence they cannot ignore. No more weak compliments. If this gave you real insight, acknowledge it. Subscribe to The Circle for weekly content on emotional mastery, personal energy, and connection with grounded presence. And share this with someone who needs to upgrade their words and their perspective.